Okay, let's see here. Create a simple database for users with an ID, username, and password. Store hash passwords. Okay.
What did you do to your command prompt to make the font green?
I don't know. It was just like that when I got here.
Huh.
All right, let's see here. Now, Jason had something written here. Yeah.
That's a SQL for the user table.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, we're
Guess
gonna be
that's
here for
not
a bit.
string.
I really need to update my lap or get a new laptop in a bad way.
Well, that's not fantastic, is it?
No, it's fine. It does this all the time. See, I think I tried to make an extra database on my on my pre SQL, and it's just being weird about it. All right, so create table web users. All right, so we're creating it with ID as the serial primary key, username with a password. Varchar. No, all right, cool. All right, now we need to make.
There's 3 pages we have to create.
Okay. We still need to make a table for password, right? And password and username.
No, that's what that
Oh.
is that you just did.
Oh, okay. All right. Works for me. Okay.
Well, I guess the big thing on this is the password hashing bit.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
See, but is there a way to hash the password before you send it? Because I feel like that could be a security risk. You know, if you in the post have the unhashed password in it, couldn't someone intercept that and figure out the password?
It seems like that. It seems like that would be possible. Let's see. What was I doing?
But since it hashes the password in PHP, there's no reason to hash it before you send. There's no way to hash it before you send it.
Right. There's not page. That's username, password. Insert this into a database. All right. lowercase. Doesn't really matter. All right. And then pseudo database. Oh wait, and then and submit. Oh, that's all right.
No, I think you can do it that way. Oh yeah, it's input type submit.
Oh, that's right.
what you
That's
want.
right. That's what I was. That's what I was missing. And we're sign up.
And then you need to put. Well, that won't be in the button, will it? I don't know. Wait.
Oh, it's it's value. Right?
Yeah, because it's a single tag element. It's
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. Now, I'm going to start a PHP tag. All right, and now we're going. Oh shoot. Let's see here.
is there anything that needs to be there?
Yeah.
It's just require, by the way, unless you're doing
Oh,
some
is it?
other thing.
I just need to remember what I named that thing. Connect.
And then did you write a script for connecting to the database or something?
Yeah. I mean, I just more accurately, I just copied it.
Sure.
Copied it from.
Shouldn't it be
from
dot PHP?
Yes, you are correct, sir. Thank you.
And I don't think that there's parentheses either. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it works that way, but
That's the way I've been doing it with the other ones. Hang on, let me. Yeah.
yeah, I guess it works that way then.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily need those.
All right, now let's see here. All right. Let's see. Let me remember here.
Insert into
What do we call this? What is this thing called? Web users.
web users. And then in parentheses, name, comma, password.
Oh, wait, username underscore.
And then value, yeah.
Let's see, and these go in quotes, right? The variables.
Yeah, but just Yeah, I guess that'll probably be fine. Although I think we're having issues with the quotes.
Are we?
Yeah, because it doesn't PHP doesn't put the values of variables in there if it's in a single quoted string, only if it's in a double quoted. So if you just switch all the single quotes and double quotes around, it should fix it.
Works for me.
Doesn't actually seem well. It's not.
I'm gonna need to look this up again to remember how to do this. DB prepare. And then it's statement find value. Is there a case in there? Yeah, there is. Oh, do we need to put the... That's right. No, that's right. So it goes...
Oh yeah, if you're doing it that way.
Weird colored.
Yeah. Is that not what it's
Got a
supposed
cold?
to? Yeah. Started yesterday. I'm doing better than I was yesterday, but it's still pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Isn't there a different and third parameter that's what data type it is, or?
I didn't have to do it for my I haven't had to do my thing yet.
I don't know. Thought I saw something like that. It must just be an optional setting.
Yeah, I just got home from work. Like, walked through the door, opened up my computer. I know we're doing.
I guess that should be the whole post for this one. Except it says to redirect to the sign-in page after inserting.
So do an action here?
No. That would go to a different page, and then it wouldn't handle the adding the password, the user. And then so you need to check if they're. So is it going to work if you don't check if the values are set?
I mean, as I said, like this is just the way I did it for my project, and it's been working.
Well, you need some sort of check to see if it's set, and then if it's set,
Oh, right. No, no.
if it's set, then you use
Yeah.
this
So
command that's on the
right. So
description for this project. If is set.
Just name. Right.
Well, oh yeah, that works. I don't know if you really need to check for both, but I guess it's okay.
Meanwhile, I'd be anal real quick.
And then after that, you want to do the header function. It's
Okay.
in the example. No, inside of the if statement, because if you do it outside, then it'll redirect.
Oh, right. Then it'll redirect automatically whenever
immediately.
Yeah.
Which you don't really want. So yeah, that's just header.
Yep.
No, you must fix the indentation. It's bothering me.
Sorry.
And then you put the string locate that says location in it. So you got to put that in quotes. And then dot. No, outside, yeah. And then $ new URL, which I guess we need to set before that.
Right, and then the new URL will be the
Don't forget to put a semicolon after that line.
Right. And the new URL will be the
you set that to the URL of the sign-in page is what it says. We don't have a sign-in page yet, but yeah. And then you can just leave it like that for now, yeah. Don't forget the semicolon on that line.
I'd be lost without you, Sam.
And then yeah, that should work, hopefully.
You want to test it, or you want to just keep going because it looks good?
We should probably test it just to make sure, because if you do something wrong and you don't find out till later, it's just even more of a pain.
Yeah, that'd be the responsible thing to do.
Because I've done that. I've been, oh, this is super easy. I'm sure it works. And then I write other code, and then the first bit of code that I wrote doesn't work. And it's just kind of frustrating. So it's better to just test it every time you make a bit of progress. Oh, you got to commit first.
Oh yeah, I do.
Did stuff. It's a nice vague commit message.
Yep. No, I'm a team player. How old are you, Sam?
I'm 21. I just turned 21 actually a couple weeks ago.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Did you go on a mission?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But I have kind of a different circumstance because I have muscular dystrophy.
Um,
So I guess I could do a church service, but I haven't.
yeah. One of my visiting teaching, or not visiting teaching anymore. That's not ideal.
Doesn't appear to be working.
There's a Halloween party going on.
I don't know, what's that? My ministering brother. His son is opted to not go on a mission. He's having a really tough time with it. I keep telling him, like, it's like there's no saving ordinances attached to it. He's fine.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to serve a mission.
I mean, it is something that you're strongly encouraged to do, but it's not like you can't get into the celestial kingdom if you don't.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I kind of take issue with anything that the church does that could be correctly defined as cultural. Huh.
I would have to say that config fail. What is happening?
This has literally always been there. I have no idea what what it means and like how to get it to go away. But it just, I don't know, like everything else is fine. Like I see, like my program works fine.
Yeah. So do you know how you fixed the problem before, or?
It's still there. It says that after every time I run it, even like if I could do that right now and pull up the logs, and it'll still be down the bottom there. It's just always there. Let's see. It's might have something to do with that random other thing that I made. The database that I made that always screws up, like when I log in here, right there.
Yeah. It's pretty weird.
Let's see here. Let's check for semicolons.
Are there any errors before that, maybe?
What's that? Oh,
In the log?
I suppose I could have just scrolled up, but you know.
Yeah. Uh, 2018. What? November 1st? What the?
You know, and that's weird.
It says November 1st.
Yeah, it's at 3:02. It's set to Greenwich Mean Time.
Okay, that's kind of weird, but
So, like here,
because that's saying is something, because right there it's to the football site.
and so
Uh, this is not what we need right now. We don't need screwy problems with your server. We just need freaking.
yeah, agreed. Do you think it could be the is set? Do you think they'd be setting it off?
I don't see how that would be.
No, you're actually, yeah, that's right. Because if it wasn't firing, yeah, if it wasn't firing, then it would just show this. I'm hoping to comfort for that. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Didn't change anything to sign in.
What did you do to get it to not be stupid.
I just commented out all the PHP, so it didn't actually tell us anything because we had already assumed that there was. Well, actually, no. So now we know the problem's in the PHP and not with the database.
Maybe. It'd be nice to know more specifically what the problem was,
Right.
because it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with this code.
Right.
Can you bring up the folder that has the database connect file?
You want to see the database connect file? I mean, it's just the web file that we've had.
Where is it? No. Yeah, so you have the right name in there. Okay, so maybe try commenting out the new URL line. Yeah, that.
Oh, that's true. Because it might have just been taking us straight there. Or how about if we take that out or leave that in and then put like just a P here. Oh. Okay. So, good news is that it's not redirecting us. Oh, because I also did forget to take the header out or put the header back in.
What? Why is this open? I did not click on this. Advantages of student debt consolidation. I don't know how I got to this page. That's weird.
Those vultures get everywhere, let me tell you.
Like, what? Seriously, what did I even click on? I don't understand. Must have been some ad or something.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Nevada.
Oh, cool. What part?
It's just a little town called Lovelock. It's about an hour from Reno.
Okay. I think I've been through there.
Yeah, if you've been on I-80, you've probably been through there.
All right, you ready for the really weird thing? It's all working now.
Yeah. Okay, whatever, man.
No, right? We commented that out and then uncommented it, and now it's fixed. Sure.
Effectively, we've changed nothing, but
Yeah.
apparently somehow thinks.
Yeah, that's odd. Okay, all right. Well, moving on. Let's see here. Use the password have function to. Make sure you do not insert the password directly into the database. Use the password hash function to generate a hash of it, then to insert it into the database. Okay, so how's the syntax for that go?
I don't know. Let's see. Hash password. Okay, so it's password underscore hash. Is there an API we have to load? No. Yeah, so password hash. Let's see. And then you pass in the password, and then I think you can probably here's the official manual. I think you can just pass just that. I'm not sure though. Actually, I'm not seeing any examples.
Can I put this directly into the bind value, or do I need to make another variable here?
I don't know.
Yeah, the safe thing would be to
Actually, it looks like you need in that function comma password all caps, just underscore default.
just like that.
Yeah.
I should probably have this up. All right.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Redirect from the sign-in page. Create a sign-in page that prompts the user for username and password. Let's see here. All right. Now. All right. Now how do we do the? Do you know offhand how to do the salt, or do we need to dig for that?
I don't think you have to do anything special. I think the password hash does that for you.
Oh.
Yeah, it says if you emit the salt, a random salt will be generated.
Was it password verify?
Yeah.
All right. So we should do we need to put this, where are you? We put a hash pass into the session.
I don't know. I don't know how this works. Like, I have never done this. Hash pass.
Well, we don't have to since we're putting it up into the database anyway.
Yeah. So I don't think you do need it.
This is all this. Password verify that password.
Password.php, do we need that to run the thing? Is that some other script that these people wrote?
Let's see here. I suppose we could do a query here. Time every freaking time, right?
It would be empty though, because there's no.
Well, yeah, we haven't put anything in there yet, but so what we could do is we can do a for each. No, that's not right. We need to query the database. really need to memorize this. All right, statement. Or is that it, or would we, if we're doing a for each loop, do we do statement, do the prepare execute, or do we just go straight into a query?
What?
So we can do we can query the database. We can query the database and then do a for each loop to cycle through each value in the password and compare it with the password given by the user in the sign-in.
Yeah, but we don't need to though. Like there's a verify password function that we use. You don't need to
Okay.
you don't need to check it yourself.
Okay. So just do like it has down there, verify.
Yeah, password verify though. It's not verify password.
Thank you. Then we do is it bad password just like that, or do we what else do we put in there?
You have to put the password that they entered in there.
Okay. Yep. Stop it. And then password hash right here.
So that's the hashed password, is what that is. So you actually need to get that.
So, do we want to use it? Do we want to use a session for that, or do we want to just call it from the database?
I don't know.
All right, well, session is probably a little bit simpler. Underscore session or just regular session like that?
I don't know. I haven't actually ever used sessions, which made the shopping cart project pretty freaking difficult.
Yeah, probably. Right. See here. Let's see if I can find my shopping cart project. It was only week 3. Jeez. I was straight up windmilling on this one. I had no idea what I was doing. All right, session items. Okay, So session item equals, okay, yeah, so that's right.
Is that in the session though? The password?
Shoot, where am I? Session password equals hash pass. So it should just have an array item in there, or just a
Okay. Now this is the first page. Okay.
yeah. And then
I think it's weird how we go through all this scheduling for like who can come to the meeting at this time, and then people are like, "Oh yeah, we can do this time," and then no one comes.
yeah, I don't know. It's a little bizarre. Go away. Go away. I don't need to print anything right now. Increasingly paperless generation. All right. There. So it's comparing if verified password compares with password and session password, then it does something.
What? So
Are you hearing that
you
clicking?
need to pass. Yeah.
What is that?
That was me flipping a switch annoyingly.
Oh.
Right now you're comparing the password with itself. You're supposed to compare it with the hashed password.
Well, so let's see here. In here.
Okay, so you set it to hash pass.
Yeah,
but then go back to the sign-in.php.
Right.
Password equals. Oh wait, no, never mind. I read that wrong. Sorry.
Good.
You're good. By the way, it's 9:30 now.
That's cool. We can call it here. All right. Well, I have a slightly less murky understanding of this than I did before, so that's something.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, feel better. Oh shoot! Am I still screen share? Stop. There we go. Okay. Don't even finish up. All right, dude. Feel better. I will see you next week. As I said, I was kind of seeing if we wanted to do Tuesdays because it seems like what's his bucket Enrique seems like Enrique like he hasn't been to the last, what is it, 3 weeks running now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can do Tuesday. That works for me.
yeah, I'm fine with Tuesdays as well. So I don't know. We'll shoot out messages and stuff like that and try to get the others more involved. I don't know. This is gonna get pretty old pretty quick if it's just the two of us.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you next week.